Good morning. This is Bill from Auto Europa Naples, and I'm here today with this very chunky and attractive 2009 Volkswagen Tiguan. Now, this car does strike squarely in the sweet spot of my all-time pet peeve, and that is messing with two very different animals and putting them in the same car name. Formerly, the biggest offender was the Ford Mustang Cobra. You know, I don't know if you've ever tried putting a horse and a snake together in a confined space, but the results are not really what you want. And that brings us to this Tiguan as well. The name itself, you know, frankly, it's a little ridiculous, but, you know, it's fine. It just falls in a series of ridiculous Volkswagen names. Is a hybrid between a tiger and an iguana. Now, again, you know, going back to the Mustang Cobra thing, you try getting a tiger and an iguana to mate and see what you come up with. I mean, you know, never mind if you can get them to successfully, you know, consummate the relationship, but to see what comes out is not going to be a pleasant thing. Although it really isn't that bad in terms of the Volkswagen because it's a fairly attractive vehicle. You got to hand it to Volkswagen that sees kind of a crowded market segment with, you know, champions like the RAV4 and the CR-V and says, "Me too," and brings out the sort of compact crossover SUV, you know, whatever you want to call it. I suppose you could also throw in the Subaru Forester and the ever bizarre Mitsubishi Outlander into that category. Anyway, this one is finished in a very attractive white color. It has genuine beige leather inside, so I presume it's the SE with leather model. You know, it drives very nice. It looks very nice. It's crisp. It's got a nice design. Very angular, swept back headlamps there. Big VW badge in the grille. The fog lamps. The lower air dam. Very nice looking alloy wheels with fresh tires on there. You know, it looks sporty. It looks like you're kind of one of these cross-dresser, cross-fit type people, and you probably put, you know, a bike rack on the back, maybe a canoe on the top, and you know, go do athletic things while the rest of us are eating, you know, pepperoni mushroom pizzas. God bless you. Anyway, it has very nice black cladding down the bottom. You know, everything looking very proper on this one. It's been a very well-kept car. Nice little rear spoiler. Also wins the prize for the most macho antenna in class. I mean, look at that thing. Very, very impressive. Some nice nickel-plated roof rails there for, again, your kayaks or whatnot. The guy who owned it had a hitch for a bicycle mount because he was, again, one of those people. And everything just lovely all around. Nice rear wiper. You know, a very nicely designed car from Volkswagen, you have to say. All right, so in the back, and you know, the pet peeves are just absolutely, you know, coming up to the top today. It's Friday, so it's donuts for the guys. Look at the way I'm being admonished by the Dunkin' Donuts corporate headquarters. You know, share and joy. What if I don't want to share? What if I want to hoard my donuts or distribute them only to people who I approve of? You know, I'm not sure that Dunkin' Donuts themselves, they're very big into the sharing of their corporate profits, but maybe they are. Anyway, very nice little cargo area back here. We got big trucks with pirate flags on the front coming by. Oh, nice, even hitting the Jake brake. Anyway, everything very proper and lovely. You can see those rear seats do fold down. Kind of interesting the way the cup holders for the back are kind of hanging out there, you know, waiting to get used. You're not going to get any cups in unless you're in space when it's in that position. Under here is a nice little cargo area. That's where I've got my bag of junk and whatever else. And of course, those seats do fold down to give you tons of cargo room. Also has a nice big tall roof, so you'll be able to fit taller cargo in as well, like Weimereimers. All right, in the back, you can see these lovely leather seats. Very, very nice. I don't think these have seen a lot of action back here. Lots of foot room. Very good room for the class. You know, 3 headrests, 3 lap belts, and shoulder harnesses. Everything just nice and proper. 2 of these, look at these guys. I told the detailers, organize the vents. Everything's symmetrical. Everything's symmetrical, and they never do it. They have no eye for it at all. Anyway, little 12-volt outlet there if you want to plug something in, and, you know, everyone will be happy there in the back seat. All right, we'll have a look under the hood, then we get into the front. So under here, and this was a pretty smart move from Volkswagen, It has the 2-liter turbo from the VW GTI. It also has an insanely heavy hood with a prop rod. So I'm sitting here holding this damn thing up. I feel like Charles Atlas. Anyway, there is the 2-liter turbo, about 200 horse, maybe a little more. Very, very peppy engine, very economical. Moves this thing down the road just fine, and even in a sporty fashion. That's made it to a very nice 6-speed. I believe it's the DSG, but don't hold me to it. Automatic transmission that's shiftable with the ratchet style on the floor shifter. And anyway, just a very nice drivetrain in this car. Also front wheel drive, so oh, that was loud. Anyway, let's have a look in here. So again, being part of this upmarket deal, it's got this actual genuine true leather, which is nice. It's got a power driver's seat with memory, lovely for anyone who wants to remember their positions. You've got very nicely laid out instrument cluster, door panel here, kind of a little bottle holder. You know, your mirrors, your locks, your windows, all very simple and well designed, and you know, typical Volkswagen stuff. Let's hop in and fire it up. Oh, 2 keys. Look at that. Okay, so there's that 4-cylinder turbo firing up. Sounds very nice and smooth. They have it very well balanced, so it's not buzzy at all, which is nice. Sometimes 4 cylinders can be. There you see just 68,000 miles on the clock, very low miles on this 09. Very nicely laid out instrument cluster. You get the lights on so you can see that cool, funky, purplish red design. You've got a driver information center in the middle where you can go through your different settings and, you know, set things up how you like them. Even have a compass. Let's see that. Look at that. Calibration. Lovely. Over here you've got your headlights, which are on right now. If I pull one, that gives me the front fogs. These are great little vents. I love this setup. It looks like something out of an airplane. 2 different ones, so you can aim them high, low, up, down. Kudos to Volkswagen for making some great vents on this car. I really love them when they're as adjustable as this. Over here you've got VW's in-dash stereo system, AM, FM, CD, satellite radio. You know, everything very nice and proper, and a nice little range of sound controls, all very easy. And as you get to them, you've got an actual genuine volume knob. You've got all of the sound stuff right there where you can get it. Very nice and easy to use. Your passenger airbag off. I have no idea what these crazy things are. I think they're just, you know, covered vents of some kind. Here you've got these roller heated seats. VW really does have the best heated seats in the business. No question about that. They get roasting hot. Your climate control stuff, little compartment to put things. It's really deep. You can go deep in there. Here's a 12-volt outlet, another little place to put your phone or extra clip ammo, whatever you need. Nice big bin over here. Here's your shifter for that automatic. If you go over to the right, you can ratchet your way through the 6 speeds, leave it in drive, whatever. Electronic stability protection program. That's the you know, traction control. You can turn that on and off. That opens the trunk release. You got your electronic parking brake down here with auto hold. That'll hold you at a red light with you know, not putting your foot on the brake. Nice stuff. Got some rollaway cup holders. In here you've got power outlet and auxiliary input. Over here you've got a glove box, very traditional with the books in there, so books and 2 keys. Very normal, proper rear view mirror, your light controls, lots of little bins up here to put stuff, all kinds of stuff actually. You can, a couple of pairs of sunglasses and, you know, more clips of ammo, whatever it is you want to put up there you can. And of course standard sun visors. All right, let's go for a spin. There you go, get our driver information center back there. So DRL, I used to think that stood for diesel revenue loss when it came to Volkswagens, but it is in fact daytime running lights, which is another pet peeve. And I'll tell you why. You know, you turn this thing on and the headlights are on. So you get in at night or at dusk, you turn it on, you see your headlights, you don't even think about it. You see all these people driving down the road now, and they have no brake lights at all because they think their lights are on. So it's another one of these fantastic things where, you know, regulated safety stuff has made us less safe. Thank you for that. So, you know, your 70-year-old you know, granddad is going down the road. He's got no brake lights at all, no running lights, just the headlights, and you see it all the time. Even young people do it, sometimes women. Anyway, this thing, let's get some air going. Very, very nice and smooth, nice ride height, tall but not too tall, you know, car-like but not too car-like. You know, I wouldn't attempt any off-road Bigfoot style feats, but you know, it does have pretty high ground clearance for what it is, and otherwise really goes down the road nice. So no vibration from the wheel, good feel from the brakes, nice steering, nice pep from that turbocharged engine, and of course plenty of cargo room in the back for whatever you need to bring. So there it is, 2000 and what did I say, 2009 Volkswagen Tiguan Tiger Iguana. Oh God. Compact crossover, SUV, whatever you want to call it. You know, a very proper car, very lovely all around, nice rich leather in here, satellite radio. Just a pleasant car to drive with just an unfortunate name. So if you have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much for having a look. We really appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.